Okay. So okay. Right now I have a problem where for some reason this VGA thing, even though it's getting initialized to hex V8 V8000 or whatever, it gets initialized to 0 for some reason. And I think this has to do something with my bootloader, which I have to fix. So I'm currently working on that. I can just show you like where the problem is, but it's not BDD. And then I set a breakpoint. Actually, I don't think I set it. Right here, if I say print VGA, it's 0x0 for some reason, even though I literally initialize it. Maybe it's because it's zeroed out. I thought this was supposed to be initialized to this in the beginning. I think really quickly we can do an OBJ dump just to see if that's a problem. If I clear this, I have the ELF file, so I can do an OBJ dump. I think let me just search up OBJ command. So yeah, it's obj dump minus t the full kernel.elf, and then I can grab the VGA data, and it shows me that it's correctly in the data section. I believe that. Let me just start. Okay, so apparently it is present it's correctly present in the obj dump file, which means that my bootloader is doing something wrong. We initialize this and then we get to the means that the break and main, and then you can continue. Well, for some reason it's not. I guess I have to stop this for a second. Try that again. Let's exit out of here. My GDD. We can still breakpoint again and then continue. So right here, for some reason, my bootloader is not handling this properly. So I recently enabled the A20 line, so that should not be a problem, even though the BIOS is technically supposed to do that. But you know, a good bootloader apparently does enable A20 gate manually. So whatever, we do that. For now, I need to figure out why it's being set to 0, which is a pretty interesting question. I don't think I'm editing the data section over here, so this should not. Sorry. Yeah, that's dot data. I mean, I'm really not editing the data. Sure. Limit base. Yeah, this is GDT. Data segments. Starting protected mode. So somewhere over here, I think I'm like doing something wrong, which is kind of zeroing out. I'm not even sure. Because over here, right? So let's just yeah. Okay, so I'm here. IDT init. If I still print, what is it again? VGA. Yeah, it's still 0x0. Assuming that it gets initialized only after it goes here or something. I mean, that doesn't make any sense, to be honest. I mean, this should be in like a machine instruction or whatever. I don't even know what to call it. If we go to next, sorry, if we go to next, we don't care about this. Yeah, kprnf. we're going inside this function, and then right here. Here, this VGA is supposed to be B8000, hex B8000. But if I print the VGA, it's still this, which is what's causing this issue, where it's not printing anything to the screen. However, if I set VGA equals and I set it to B8000, and then I say S and S, and then, or let me just go ahead like this. There, it prints H. However, watch this. Since previously it was at 0, and I set it back to if I just set it back to whatever 0 is 0, and then I say next, or okay, this is gonna, it bugs out sometimes. So basically, it's not gonna, yeah, see, it doesn't print anything. That's the whole point, and that's causing a bunch of problems, causing interrupts and whatnot, which we can't even get into. So I need to fix that, and I don't know how to fix that. And apparently it has something to do with memory. Call kernel location. Set up 32-bit stack. Enable the 820 gate line. That's correct. I'm pretty sure. Actually, let's just look at an implementation of someone else's bootloader. And kind of, I've been taking a lot of reference from this MeloOS, and their stage 2 ASM. So this bootloader is like a 3-stage bootloader, which is like kind of complicated, and that's nowhere close to mine. To 0x dx is door. Okay. Okay. No, very sure. What's going on? It looks fine to me. I don't really care. Anyways, vacuum run GDT. This makes sense. I mean, I don't think I need to do this .asm for ours. Maybe we do. Actually, no, this is definitely necessary, and I think we did. Okay. What's this LD file? Oh. Okay, maybe this is what we don't have. Huh. Wait, I thought stage 2 directly jumps to kernel. Oh, it jumps to stage 3 location. Okay. What is this floppy.h? Well, I don't really care about all this. Do I really need a 3-stage bootloader to get my thing to work? I mean, fun. This is in C. That's interesting. I forgot about that. This is. Well, this is all. This is kind of defined in my kernel already. I guess I can just do this in the kernel, technically speaking, which makes it way easier. So in the entry ASM file, extern main, yeah, call straight to call main, call straight to loader function main. Okay, where's that loader function? Is that this? Main, init floppy, we have a buffer. For some reason, reading the floppy loader resetting it after each read misaligned sectors. Don't be ready. Okay, driver setup. Where's that at? Is that on floppy.h or on reading header.h? No, I think it's in floppy. Yeah. Well, I don't really care about it. All I care about is the stage 3 LD. What's an LD file? Is that like a linking file or something? There's an LD file. Is that linking? Linker script. Yeah, okay. So this linking file is kind of somehow needs to be incorporated in my code. Entry, output format, memory, origin is this, length is this, usable RAM, reserved range. For VGA. Okay. Where the stage 3 loader resides. Make sure the entry point is the very first thing that's placed in the binary. What? Data PSS common. Okay. So how does this work? Is this called anywhere? Yeah, I don't think it's called anywhere. Yeah. Let me just ask. When you compile C, C++, generates, parses, instruction, object, that's actually a great question. This linker file is supposed to be how my linker file is supposed to look. If I actually take a look at binaries, there should be an LD file somewhere, no? Or I guess it's not specifically. Run on stage. So these are all our. Oh, there we go. Wait. Okay, so this is that linking thing. Okay. Can I just provide kind of my own linker file in this compilation to get it to link in the way I want? Actually, this is kind of interesting. how does this kind of work out of stage work? Actually, I'm gonna take a look at this. Oh, it's the manual. Oh. Converge file system. Think maybe find the shell file. Where is that? Oh, let's see. Actually, no, I don't need this. The other one, Debian. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Actually, no, what? Whatever. I don't know. Yeah, wait. Question. Let's look at that code again. There's another one. Quick loader. Stage 30. It's really not sure what the problem is because I can't have this as like a, maybe if I don't have this as volatile, I don't know, but I mean, why would they I think we'll really be here and this will continue. Yeah, it's still not gonna work exactly, so I mean, it's just gonna work. It's not the problem. So I mean I had this exact problem. Yeah, exactly. I had this problem over here, so I changed the const int and it works. Right? But when it's this, I can't obviously I can't change the const as well, because this is being edited right over here. Read-only variables not sign up. I mean, I don't know how it's possible for this to be changed to 0 when I literally just assigned it here. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something like hmm, there should be an update function for all of TTP, but you can get rid of it. Oh, sorry, you can get rid of this, and you don't get rid of this. And then over here we have a IDT init PIC remap. Maybe we can make a function over here called um, like void VGA underscore init, and this is going to move all this inside here. So this actually doesn't really make any sense. The lifetime of this ends over here. Huh, that doesn't make any sense. There's no way it wouldn't work if I just do this, right? There's no shot. Why that doesn't work? That's pretty stupid. Actually, this doesn't. We don't care about the cursor position. This is like yeah. This has to be an end. This part we somehow need to like initialize it. Maybe if I do something like maybe copy this, put this here, and then we get this example. Is everyone happy? I mean, this is not the best solution, but I can probably just extern see this function over here, VGA underscore init. It's like a temporary fix really, but VGA underscore init. And it's a hobby, so I don't really care too much about it. I just care for words, to be quite honest with you. I need to add the let's just do this. Over here, if I call this, maybe this will work. Sorry. VJ it was modified. Oh, my fault. This has to be. What? Oh. There we go. Everything works perfectly fine. There's also still a number of problems we need to figure out. This all loads, everything works, but we have this interrupt which is getting triggered immediately. which is interrupt number 13. If I need to figure out, I have no idea what interrupt list. Interrupts. Why is this so tight? There we go. 13 right there. Value on the stack, return pointer. I have no idea what to do with that. Sure, 13. So, the OS interested to come back with the same. Okay, I need to set up more debugging tools and stuff. Okay, so I need to figure out what interrupt 13 is. Before that, I want to figure out how to get KeyMove working. Like sorry, I meant like how to get KeyMove diagnostics for the KeyMove. Forgot what it's called. The KeyMove monitor. So let's check that out real quick. KeyMove monitor. I don't think, can I write stuff here? I guess I can. What if I, let's see. So we're given an address. What if we just kind of write that address? So we're given value on stack 0, some hex value, so let's try that. 0x1. I don't think this is gonna work better. Just trying. Does that do anything? No, it doesn't do anything. Okay, I don't know how to set up a keyboard monitor. Let's see. No, that's not what I want. Connecting to key instance with keyboard monitor. That's what I need. Connect my machine, keyboard monitor. Oh, so I need a separate thing. Okay, that's a thing. It's not part of keyboard. Introduction. Provides a virtual model of the CPU, supports a number of hypervisors, just-in-time as well as the just-in-time compiler with a tiny code generator capable of emulating many CPUs, KVM. Okay, fine, hold on here. Keyboard system x86. Okay, cool. Maybe I have that in my thing. Right here. Let's just let's open up Power. Okay, let's open a PowerShell. Actually, yeah, let's just go to WSL. Clear this. Let's just yeah, okay. What? That's slow. Oh, okay. KeyMove monitor? Question mark? KeyMove. Invocation. I know how to do this. How do I use human monitor? There we go. I mean, that's commit to resize block job. So is this like a command line thing I need to do? Like what? How exactly does this look? So is it like me going to, sorry, is this me going to run.sh and doing right here? Am I gonna add some stuff to the monitor? So like paste this in like that, maybe? No, that doesn't seem right. Just keep it. It provides a monitor console for interacting with Keynote. Help. Maybe a help will work. Let me help. No, that's not the console. Is it on? Is it on here? Like, is it view compatible? Oh, there we go. That's so awesome. So this like help over here. Very nice.
German.
The on stream, chill out. Alright, my millions of viewers are living with you right now. Chill out. Take it easy.
Millions of what? Bacteria?
Yeah, shut up. My millions of viewers, bro. Okay. Let me flip over to some of the more applications. Okay, that's it. Kill me, bro. It's taking so long to do this stupid thing. Okay, so GBA2. Yay. Cool. What are you doing, by the way, Zen?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Wait, one sec. Yeah?
What are you doing?
I just finished one of my kind of finals. Yeah.
Your final?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them. Project and a presentation. And with a like right before there's like 5% left to present. And someone just I don't know what happened. Panic attack maybe? I don't know. Might have seemed like a actual medical issue.
Yeah.
Suddenly started stuttering. I don't know. Maybe a stroke. I have no idea.
Who was it? Is it your teammate?
No, it's a random. It was an individual project, and yeah, we were presenting, and yeah, one of the person just.
Well, it's an individual project, and they started like stuttering like crazy.
Yeah, stuttering like crazy. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
But the professor called 911, so it might.
911 for stuttering.
Yeah.
Wait, were you there? Were you there?
Not just stuttering. It was just. I don't know what happened. It's just.
Wait, you were there or no? Were you there or not?
Yeah, I was there. It seemed like a panic attack.
Okay.
I mean.
Wait, in front of how many people was this?
20 people. 20 something people.
Shit. Just like some random dude. Just
some random girl. I don't know what happened.
Like, wait, was she like like what? Wait, was she like a? I mean, it would make sense if she's like maybe like an international student doesn't know how to speak English or something, like super fluently.
No. She was introducing the project pretty well, and then suddenly started stuttering. So I'm just
okay
confused.
You're just confused. You're just like, why right? Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. Oh.
Just in front of your class, right?
Yeah. Dismissed early as well, so I mean, just 10 minutes early or 20 minutes early. So.
Okay.
It was interesting. anyways, my major is mostly project based, so
Right.
I have 2 projects due next week and one actual test. Half my projects are done, so I'm happy. I'm
Yep.
happy. So,
What?
Seattle.
I am not going to Seattle, bro. Come on now. What is
Why?
this new plan? What is this new plan now? What do you mean Seattle? The plan was California.
What's the difference?
It's
Like
big.
we were already talking about like going somewhere northern California to northern northwest where it's close, right? And cold.
Where? Let me look this up.
And
By
in
flight?
Seattle, there, huh? Yeah, by
By
flight.
flight?
My dad, I can ask my dad to drive.
To drive
Let's see
where?
what
So
he
wait, we're
can-
going with your dad.
Yes, because
Okay.
yeah.
Honestly, you know,
or
my
like
dad
half
might be more fine with that than us three going on a road trip.
and halfway, like, and why Seattle? Because there's a balance of both city and good nature. So
So
yeah.
wait, what? Well, wait, what do you got? Wait, is it just your dad? Just your dad and you?
Yeah, my dad and I'm gonna visit my grandma and aunt's family later on.
Okay.
So like, you guys can leave earlier,
Okay.
and then I'll just stay with them. So
And wait, what's in Seattle exactly? Like to do?
I mean, it's a city. There's very nice national park. There's this place called Olympic National Park.
Okay.
Apparently pretty nice. Also,
The Seattle show. I'm down actually.
also a
I
lot
think
of
this might be more easier to convince my dad than a road trip because I don't think he trusts other people's driving.
Also,
Yeah.
Amazon's from there. Kind of
What does that have to do with anything?
nothing. Amazon, Starbucks, lots of famous places start from there. Um, food, and we can go fishing. Salmon season. Are you a fish
Uh-huh.
person?
Am I a fish person? Sure.
Yeah, do you like fish? Yeah, I
Like
mean,
fishing or fish?
also fishing, both. It's a lot of. I'm guessing because there's a lot of nature. You could camp, you could fish, you can hike, you can do whatever, everywhere along the lines of that. Kayak as well. Very nice lakes and national parks. Very
Uh-huh.
beautiful. So,
Okay.
but I'm guessing that Lucas and you are not very nature person.
Not quite. Not quite.
Not quiet.
We're
not quiet.
CS majors, bro. We're CS
Yeah,
majors. What do you
you're
expect from
C-
CS majors?
like okay, my mom makes fun of me for saying I don't go outside. I just
Bro,
stay
wait for
indoors
CS
and
majors, man. Wait
and then and then
wait
and
till
then,
she learns
and
what
then
she-
there's you. and then there's
Hey,
you
hey,
and
hey.
Lucas.
I
Like
go
Lucas wants to
outside
do activity.
in uni.
Yeah.
I go outside in uni.
Yes.
I'm always
yes.
outside. But like, I'm not like
Yeah.
I'm not like down to like nature or whatever. Like I'm not like that. I mean, I'm down to go outside to do work.
Nature is nice.
I'm down to go outside to do work.
You know the Asian guy, the quant guy.
Who?
He's out in nature all the time.
What does that have to do with anything? He's actually way different from me. You know, his whole point was he likes nature. He wants to do nature things, but he had like a money constraint. So he spent time being indoors, getting money, and then to go out in nature. I'm not like that. I'm completely different.
Find something fun to do in nature. I don't
Like
know.
what? You know, wait. You know Outdoor
Hiking,
Boys? You know
camping.
Outdoor Boys? The YouTube
Yeah,
channel?
it's a
He quit.
man. That guy's.
He
I
quit.
know. Hiatus.
It's not hiatus.
I trust he's coming back.
It's not a hiatus. He just quit. Like
I know.
if you watch his videos, he's super Christian. His family is also super Christian, like extremely so. A matter of fact, he actually went to Japan. He actually lived there for quite a long time. As part of like a missionary. So like he learned Japanese so that he could like convert people or whatever in Japan. Like like people do.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, I remember he went on a survival camp there as well afterwards.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But he actually no, he went there before that, like as a like a missionary or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's actually quite cool. I know some people like online, obviously, but they like go to Korea and they just start learning Korean and they just pick it up real quick and they just like start speaking stuff to like convert people.
Yeah.
Anyways, he did that. His wife's also super Christian. They were like, they didn't even have children or whatever, and they were like hella praying to God and shit. This guy cares a lot about family. Okay? He's gone. I'm not.
He cares about family.
He's
He
very
seems like a
family
sweet
oriented.
guy.
He's very family oriented.
Yeah, so yeah, I can see why he quit
Yeah.
and why he value. I mean, he got fucking rich off of that, innit?
He got pretty rich. He got pretty rich.
He probably sees no reason to continue it. It was probably just like a hobby thing. Probably grown tired of it. Somewhere along the lines. He's probably gonna come back once he misses it or once he feels the spirit to come back. Probably kids are going to grow up. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, when he's like old or something. That'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah. It's a pretty nice channel, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a pretty good channel. I had I used to watch quite a bit. Why is this so fun? You're playing Minecraft, let me guess.
Just guessing by the intensive clicking.
Yeah. How do I launch it? I don't even launch it. What the hell? Full screen. I mean, actually, no. Don't turn on the screen. How do I get out? Control C. I need to set this up pretty well. I'm also super hungry. I was gonna push this.
Right, you're streaming.
Yeah. Remember that.
Yes. I'm not gonna say something stupid.
Don't. I know you say a lot of crazy things. I know you say a lot of crazy things.
Am I that crazy?
No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to make a bad image for you. Okay. I'm gonna chill out now. I worked on this quite a bit. I think I fixed a bunch of issues, but I still have some every now and then. What is interrupt 13, dog? Like, what is interrupt 13? Okay. Man, GDB is so awesome. I love GDB.
What is it? Could you care to explain for non-CS majors?
GNU debugger. It's basically just a debugger. You just go line by line to see how your code is executed. I fucking love it. Changed my life, to be honest.
That seems very useful.
It's very useful.
Hella
like
useful.
to debug stuff. Cause when I started out figuring out, I was one of those guys who was like, I don't need a debugger. Okay? I can just use print statements everywhere to just find out.
I feel like 90% of CS is just debugging.
It is. A lot of it is. I mean, right now, I spent this entire stream just trying to debug one small issue, which I literally cannot even figure out. still. I mean, maybe this. For now, we can fix this. The interrupt 13 also kind of good job. Maybe like write documentation. Maybe it's because I enable paging somewhere. It's hard to enable paging instead. I'm so hungry. How long am I going to stream for? I'm just going to keep this up because I think it was quite good in terms of learning, but I mean, I didn't do much. Let's see.
No lunch?
I did eat lunch, but I'm so hungry right now. I'm going to go eat. 49 minutes. It's whatever. I'll just stop sharing.